begins by making a nice and soft layered chapati. So today we are going to prepare a nice layered soft chapatis using our ingredients below. So let's
Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Joykel. So today we are going to do a very simple recipe, step by step, where I'm going to show you how to cook soft layered chapatis. So our today's ingredients, we have our milk here. I'm going to use milk. So we're going to measure and see how much this milk is, and then my salt here. This is a cup that we're going to measure our milk, and then let's get to the video. If you have not subscribed, please consider to subscribe, like, and comment. So our first step, we are going to start by heating our milk. So let's measure our milk and see it's how many cups, so that we can know the amount of flour that we are going to use. So if you are a beginner, you're a starter, you don't know how to cook chapati, so these are some of the steps that we're going to follow one by one. So I'm using a packet of milk. It is 500 ml. You can use any company that you want or any milk that you want. And then this is my flour. It's still 2 kg. I've not touched anything. This is my salt. I've not yet mentioned the amount of salt that I'm going to use. And this is our oil. Use any oil that you want. And we are going to measure everything step by step. So let's get into the video by measuring the amount of milk. This is how many cups are these, of which I know it's about a cup of this, but let's do it step by step so that you can understand. So you start by churning your milk. You can use your fingers as well. It is exactly 1 cup of milk, and just a very little one that has remained here. So I'm going to put this into my sufuria, and then I'm going to boil until it is very hot, because the secret of soft chapatis are hot water or hot milk. So mine I'm going to use, this is a process that I'm only using milk and no added water inside. So if you are a beginner, you can start it by using milk, hot milk. If you're not a beginner, you can use hot water. So you can see my milk is boiling there. So careful, we add our milk here, and then we are going to boil our milk. So I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to put this in the burner, and then we're going to eat this until it is well boiled. So our first step, we are going to add our 1 cup of boiled milk. So it has already boiled. Remember, I'm not adding any amount of water inside. So next, so you can try this process so that you can come out to the best chapati. So this I'm teaching you a step by step so that you can learn easily. So next I'm going to add some salt. So this one is okay, just a half teaspoon. This is not a teaspoon. This is a half spoon of salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of it. So make sure you're not adding a full spoon of this, but at least, let me say, a 3/4 of it. Remember, we also don't want our chapatis to be very salty. And also we don't want our chapati to be sugary. So since this chapati, I'm going to cook it with beans, I'm not going to add sugar in my chapatis. So next I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Please make sure you're following my steps so that you can come up with the best chapatis. So I'm using this measuring cup from the brochure. So this is the amount of I'm using. It's not almost one cup, but it's how many? They have not indicated. So this is the amount of oil that I'm using. So I'm going to put it inside. And then next, now you're going to add, and also you need to use your cooking stick to start. So let's add our flour bit by bit. So we're going to add our flour bit by bit. You can use a measuring cup, but for me, because I'm not a beginner, so I know how to measure it using my eyes. So for you, you need to use at least something to scoop. You measure bit by bit, and you start stirring. So step by step, you can see this is our flour, our dough. that I left it for almost 1 hour after I prepared it using milk. It is very soft. As you can see, it is very, very soft, and it is not sticking here. So now this is very ready for you to prepare your soft layered chapatis. So let's get to the video. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribe. You like this video, and also you comment the next recipe that you want us to make using step by step until you learn everything. We have done, we have cut our dough into small portions. So these small portions, I'm going to roll them. Then I'm going to put a little bit of flour here so that it does not stick. So at this point, I'm going to add oil. And smear it here. So for this one, I'm going to show you one way method. So this one, I'm going to cut it from here. Either of the two methods, they will give you soft chapatis. So let's roll it from this side. Okay, so it looks like this, and then I'm going to carve it down. You see? So let me show you how you're going to cut the second one. So this is a good portion. You can measure it with your hands. It's a good portion. Again, you put your flour down there. Then you do the rolling. So let's put our oil on top. Make sure you spread them. You spread the oil. So this one, I'm not going to cut it. So I just want to show you the two ways so that you can choose which one is more easier for you. So me, I love this one because it's very simple and easier, you see. But between the two of them, this one is more likely to give you a nice circle or a nice shape. This one, not sure, but it depends with how creative you are in preparing your rolling. So again, you can see the amount of dough that I'm using. So it's it's a handful. So we are going to do this to all our small portions until we form these to small circles. Please, if you have not subscribed, consider to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And comment below the recipe that you want us to do here at Cook Step by Step with JK. So let's start by rolling our chapatis. As you can see, our shape is very nice. So let's put this on our pan. It's very hot, and add a little bit of oil. So we are going to put it on the other side. So this one is ready. So I'm going to put it aside, and then I'm going to roll another chapati. So repeat this process until you have made all the chapatis. Make sure not to make a very big circle. We are using the soybean oil to cook our chapati. So we are cooking until they are brown. You can see. So let's remove this one because it's already cooked. This is how you get very good and soft chapatis when you use milk. So when you follow this procedure, this is how your chapatis will be. Please, after you follow the process, comment below and tag me and tell me whether the process worked for you. You can see it's fully cooked, so I'm going to remove that one.